The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., two subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only want your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on the campus of Collinsville High School for the 5th place game here in the 40th annual Prairie Farms Holiday Classic.
Hey guys, you are live on YouTube. I'm going to start the billboard right now and then send it to you.
Where your Railers get set to take on the Knights from Troy Triad High School. The Railers come into the contest with a record of 9-4 on the season, while Troy checks in at 9-5. The Knights got here with a victory yesterday over O'Fallon, 56-44, while the Railers were victorious last night in overtime against Collinsville, 54-49. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here on the final day of the Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. It will be Quincy and the Woodlands Christian Academy out of Houston, Texas in the championship game later here tonight at 8 o'clock. Looks like the Railers will be on the visitor side of the scoreboard today, the first time in the tournament. First man out for head coach Neil Alexander, 6'3" and a senior, number 1, Horn. Blake Horn. At another guard, 6'2" and a senior, number 3, Smith. Gabe Smith. And the player of the game in the overtime win against Collinsville, the third guard for the Railers, 5'10" and a junior, number 10, Tungate, Brody Tungate. Looks like the Railers going with 4 guards today. The last one is 5'10" and a senior, number 12, Brady Miller. And then the man in the middle, a little bit different lineup for head coach Neil Alexander today, will be 6'5" and a senior, 34, Sanders, Frank Sanders. So most likely coach giving Drew the day off from what we think, unless we really need him late in the game. His ankle is pretty sore and stiff after a couple games, and so coach, I think, is going to give him some time off. First man out for the Knights, 6'2" and a senior, Ethan Stewart. That guy's not even on our roster. Neither is he. 6'6" senior, number 1, Drew Winslow, their leading scorer. And a 6'4" senior, Tyler Thompson. Head coach for Troy Triad, Jeff Guidry. Of course, the head coach for your Railers, head coach Neil Alexander. Assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher. So Scott, looks like Frank will tip it off for the Chicago Street Rentals tip-off here, and not sure the extent of what Drew will see, if anything, today. With the Railers just one game next week, there's a good chance of giving him a couple weeks off here.
And the opening tip comes down to the Lincoln Railers. Yeah, Josh, get a little bit of rest. I know he's been getting that ankle worked on the past couple days, so seeing some progress there, and maybe just give him a little week or so to get that all healed up, because there's a lot of basketball left this season, and we need a healthy Drew Hayes. Railers with the possession. Tungate picks up where he left off from yesterday. The player of the game, Tungate, with a deuce, and the Railers up 2-0.
Just at lunch today, Andy Hayes and I were talking about Brody's pull-up jump shot. It really looked good. Obviously, last night it looked good. It's looked good all season long. He just hasn't taken a lot of them. And Tungate starts off with the game with a 15-foot pull-up jump shot and nails it.
2-0 Railers. Game just underway. 5th place title on the line here, and almost a steal there by Smith. Triad will work it around. There's a drive there by Thompson, cut off by Sanders. Kick it back out up top to Stewart. In the corner to Thompson. Now back up top to Stewart, working around to the right. Thompson now 3 on the way, off the rim, no good, fought for, and Triad will get it. Little reverse layup from Winslow's up and good, and second chance points good for the Knights.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of Winslow. He's our leading scorer. He had 26 against O'Fallon, a Division I baseball recruit headed to Oklahoma State as a pitcher. Talking to our source down here, former Railer Brian Curry, and said he's a mid-90s pitcher from the right side, so a guy that going to the Big 12.
Railers with the ball. We're all tied up at 2, 6:22 to go. Sanders underneath, nowhere to go. He'll pop out of the lane now. Horn kicks it out. Miller 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Horn in the corner. Now Railers reset with Smith. Now Tungate top of the key, 6:08 to go in the first. Work it up top to Smith, now left to Horn. Horn dribbles right, gives it to Miller. Little weave up top for the Railers, trying to extend that defense. Now Miller's going to drive to the lane, kick it out. Smith, now Horn.
Gabe, turn that corner and get to the basket.
3 on the way by Tungate, in and good.
Just keep it going, Brody.
Tungate with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up 5-2. Triad looks to answer. They'll feed inside to Winslow. Now kick it out. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Fought for underneath. And Thompson with the rebound for the Knights. All the way across court. Now they'll feed it down low to Winslow. He'll go up and under, and no good. Put his own rebound back up.
Got a rebound.
Smith sneaks in there for the rebound. Now here comes Tungate to the right. Railers up 5-2. We're at the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Boy, while Brody's going, why don't you get him going with that clear-out play that the Railers run for him here. Brody with 5 quick ones here for the Railers.
Miller to Smith. Back up top to Miller. Now Horn. Horn nowhere to go. Fired over to Sanders. 4 on the shot clock. Tungate going to dribble in, lose it. And here come the Knights. Stewart guarded there by Tungate. To Thompson, back to Stewart, work it to the right. Tapped away by Sanders. Knights regain possession. Thompson, bounce pass to Winslow, kick it over now, bounce pass to Thompson.
Good defense there by Horn. Yeah,
Thompson
the Railers
left it short.
Yeah, you're right. The Railers really moving there. They were able to contest that cross-court pass by Troy, and then they kicked it down to Thompson and Blake with a nice recovery. Good, strong defense there by the Railers.
5-2 Railers with the ball. There's Miller. Nowhere to go. Back it out. Picked up his dribble. Needs some help. Now kicks it up top to Smith.
I think Smith can go by his guy. A little bit bigger, a little bit stockier guy, Gordon Gabe.
Sanders tries to spin, loses it. Out of bounds off Frank. Going to be Knights basketball.
Again, Hayes not in the starting lineup to start, but he's taking the shooting shirt off and is going to look like he's going to check into the game here in this first quarter.
No, 32 and 34 are brothers.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't give us a very good roster.
There's a 3 on the way, in and good for Stewart, and we're tied up at 5 with 3:18 to go. Railers working around. Sanders top of the key. Now Tungate behind the back, spins around, nowhere to go. Hand off to Sanders with 15 on the shot clock. Now Smith right wing. Smith picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Sanders in the lane. Little head fake up with the right for Sanders, way too strong. Winslow with the rebound. Working in the middle to Tyler Thompson. Now, guessing his brother Lucas. Now up top, they'll swing it to Stewart. Now Winslow. Winslow drives in, kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way from Lucas Thompson, no good. Sanders couldn't grab the rebound, went out of bounds, going to stay with the Knights.
Yeah, several opportunities here now for Troy as the Railers just not hitting the defensive rebounds, and The Knights hurting us on the offensive boards. The Railers got to seal out and go after it.
Knights to inbound. Stewart, bounce pass underneath, and got a foul on the Railers. That's on Miller, his first team first. Knights will kick it in up top to Lucas Thompson, now working in the corner to number 21, who just checked into the game. That is Isaac Ackerman. He'll get the rebound. Now reset with Winslow up. Running jumper is good for the Knights.
Now Railers just not hitting the boards. Another offensive rebound. Now give Troy 4 to 5 offensive rebounds here in the first quarter. That has given them extra opportunities, and they have taken the lead now.
Hayes out there is still a little gimpy, but looks like he's moving a little bit better. Smith gets to the basket and count it. Seven to 7, all tied up. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Winslow, he's going to drive in on Horn, up and good for Winslow.
Yeah, he's a load underneath. Winslow about 6'4", 6'5", probably going at about 210 to 215, and they've really taken advantage of him getting it inside.
Miller with the basketball. He's going to drive in and going to be hit on the arm as he went to the basket. Let's see if he'll get 2 free throws.
Foul 32, Lucas Thompson, first personal, first free ball. And the line is Prairie.
Miller's first free throw up and off the rim, no good.
Not many minutes there for Hayes as he checked in and probably just spelling some relief for some other guys, and not officially giving Drew the day off, but probably not going to see him with a ton of minutes here today.
Second one up and good for Miller. 9-8, 1:18 to go here in the first. Railers trail. Knights with the ball.
Vlahovic and Horn in the back of this Railer 1-2-2. So as they've tried to take advantage of Winslow's size at 6'6", Railers got their hands full underneath with Horn and Vlahovic underneath.
Triad working around the perimeter. Stewart with it. Now they'll work to Thompson. Tyler Thompson. Fire up to Stewart. Now over to Ackerman. Now Tyler Thompson. They'll feed Ackerman underneath. Now kick it out to Stewart. 3 from the wing. In and out, no good. Tungate with the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Brody. Some of the big guys did a good job of boxing out. Better job this possession. And Brody, the point guard, comes flying in for the rebound.
A little jumper there by Horn. A little too strong. No good. Rebound Knights. Hasquin up to Stewart. Looks like they'll hold for 1. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Knights up by 1. Stewart holding the ball with 9. Now 8. Kick it over to Ackerman. Now up top to Hasquin. Feed it to Thompson. He's going to pull up for a jumper off the front of the rim. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, it's the Triad Knights 9, the Lincoln Railers 8. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple of weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217 732-2151. Tips leading to an
and
arrest.
beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois, the final day of the Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic Tournament, and fifth place on the line here as the Railers trail the Knights by 1 to enter the second. It will be Knights basketball, and we're going to get a foul on Smith. First team foul, first personal foul for Smith. Knights with the basketball up by 1. It's almost stolen by Smith, and now Keller will regain it for the Knights, and they'll set up their offense with Stewart in the corner. Now all the way across to Thompson. Thompson's going to spin up with the left it short. And it's going to be out of bounds off the Railers. Stay with the Knights.
Well, one thing the Knights have done so far is throw that cross-court pass all the way from wing to wing there, or when they go baseline, they throw it all the way across to the top. So trying to use the skip pass, they just haven't been able to knock down several threes yet, but they've been able to get it into Winslow inside.
Work it around the perimeter. Stewart now over to Winslow. Winslow feeds Thompson. Kick it out to Stewart, right wing. Now they'll feed Winslow all the way across like Josh said. Yeah, using that skip pass. Yeah. Now Winslow with a running jumper airballed it, and it's going to be saved to Miller. And here comes Miller. Railers down 1, 7:05 to go in the second quarter. Tungate sets up the offense, fires over right wing Smith. Now Horn, they'll swing it left. Tungate dribbles left, now backs it out. Horn, top of the key. He's going to fire a three. Rattles in and out. No good.
Over the rim
yes,
there.
Sir.
Almost down, all the way down, and unfortunate for the Railers.
Now the Knights with the basketball up 1. Winslow fires over to Stewart. Back to Winslow, right wing. Stewart, foot on the line, no 3. That's a 2.
Well, you got to start to think they're going to start hitting those passes. And again, they caught it on the block there, and it was a pass all the way over to the other side, right on the wing, and an easy step-in shot. It went down, and it was just a 2-pointer. But those passes are way too easy, and right now Troy getting a lot of good looks from the perimeter.
Railers down 3 with the ball. Miller, top of the key. Now Smith left wing, feed it to Vlahovic. Miller gets to the lane, finds the lane up with the right, left it short, no good. Here come the Knights. Feed Winslow, right wing. He's going to dribble in, kick it in the corner. 3 on the way. Got it.
Well, they just got to scramble, and they're passing right wherever they want to right now. And the Railers just not putting a lot of pressure on their ball handler, and they can see the whole court from wherever they're at. And pinpoint passes is what hurts the 1-2-2. One of the things that hurts the 1-2-2 is pinpoint passes, and right now the Railers not providing a lot of pressure.
14-8 Triad. 5:23 to go here in the first half. Miller, left corner. He's going to dribble in. Nothing there. Kick it out to Smith with 9 on the shot clock. Tungate, top of the key. Pulls up. Jumper in and out, no good. Fought for. And it's going to be out of bounds. Good job by Vlahovic keeping it alive, and Winslow kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And it's going to stay with the Railers.
Good hustle by Bryce as he tries to track down that offensive rebound and get a hand on it, but then I believe the big guy Winslow got the last hand on it, and then it went out of bounds.
Miller to inbound, fires it up to Tungate, who will set up the offense. Sanders kicks out on the left wing. Now Smith. Smith pulls up. 3-pointer on the way. Rolls around, no good. Winslow with the rebound. Stewart picks up his dribble. Now gives it over to Keller. Back to Stewart. Feed it into Thompson. Now get it underneath to Winslow. Up off the front of the rim. No good. Sanders with the rebound. Miller gets to the lane, pulls up, jumper on the way. Yeah. Good for Miller.
Yeah, good shot there. Brady trying to be a little more active there. Got right in the middle of the lane from about 8 feet, and a little floater over the top, and Miller gets it to go on a much-needed basket to get it to 14-10.
Timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after these messages.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois. 14-10 with 4:10 to go here in the second half. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this afternoon. Claudette back at the studio. Triad with the basketball. Stewart over to Keller. Back to Stewart. Guarded there by Miller. Now they work it around the perimeter. Stewart swings it over to Keller. Now in the corner to number 4. That's Hasquin.
Travel.
8 seconds on the shot clock, now 6. Stewart, top of the key, guarded there by Miller, down to 2. 1, got it off in time, off the rim, no good. Sanders with the rebound.
Good job by Frank there. Good defensive effort there by the Railers on that possession. Try to get this thing, and maybe the Railers can take the lead here by half, down 14-10 with 3:20 left.
Little alley-oop to Sanders, sealed his guy off, got it to go. Big Frank with the bucket, and it's 14-12 with 3:15 to go in the second. Triad with the ball. They work it around the perimeter, now feed it inside. Blocked by Sanders. Couldn't get it, but went off his hands. But great defense by Sanders. Going to stay with Triad under their own basket.
Yeah, good minutes there by Bryce as Horn checks in for Volakovic for the Railers. And you've got Sanders, Horn, Miller, Smith, and Tungate out there right now. The Railers down 14-12. 3 minutes exactly to go.
Well, alley-oop, left it short, fought for underneath. Miller's going to track it down, now get it to Horn. Here comes Tungate. He pushes right. Railers down 2. 2:50 to go in the first half. Tungate nowhere to go. He'll back it out. Fire it over to Smith, right wing. Now Smith's going to find a lane. Spin up with the right and the foul, and Smith's going to the line for 2.
You know, one thing Smith does is he almost goes to that reverse spin almost every time when you watch him. He goes right and then tries to spin back to get himself over to beat his man and over in the center of the lane. And that time Smith did exactly that. Spun left again and got to the middle of the line, missed it, but was fouled. And Gabe has been one of our one of our best free throw shooters on the season. Gabe, first free throw up and good. Second free throw, good. Good thing I thought about jinxing there for a second. Yeah.
He got the shooter's roll, and now we are tied up at 14. Stewart gives it to Winslow. Fired over to Tyler Thompson. Now Keller for a 3 off the rim, no good. Fought for underneath, and they're going to get what are they going to get here?
Over the back on
Winslow?
On Winslow,
I thought they might have got Miller with the box out, kind of undercutting him a little bit, but we'll take it. Good box out by Miller, and Winslow picks up the foul. That's the second team foul for the Knights.
Yeah, Troy didn't necessarily like that call, but he was over the back of Miller. And as you said, the second team foul now on Troy. So see if the Railers can take the lead here.
Sanders with it up top. Now over to Tungate. Tungate, 3 on the way. Got it! Tungate with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers up 3.
Just see the confidence of the junior rise. That ball
and a turnover. Knight says it might have slipped out of Keller's hands. Went way out of bounds, and it's going to be Railer basketball.
Yeah, and I just talked about Brody's confidence just keeps rising and rising.
Yeah,
obviously,
absolutely.
The last game was huge for him, and player of the game, 18 points in the overtime win against Collinsville last night. And
he's got to have 8 tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got 8 points exactly right so far tonight. 8 of the 17 for the Railers.
Railers with the basketball up 3. Gabe Smith gives it to Tungate. Sanders, right wing. Now Smith, they'll work it to Miller. Miller hands off to Frank. Frank picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Now gives it to Smith with 12 on the shot clock. Gabe's going to dribble on his guy, spin up with the right, and way too strong. Had a good little lane there, but I think it slipped out of his hands a little bit. Now here comes Winslow, and we're going to get a foul as Winslow drove to the lane. Foul is on Tungate. It's a second team foul, first personal foul on Tungate.
Yeah, Raylor's just got to stop the ball a little bit quicker before Winslow can get a full head of steam going down the lane.
Now they'll fire it way out to Hasquin. Now set up their offense. Thompson in on Horn. Horn.
Nice move.
Get it to go. Winslow there for the rim. It's ripped out of his hands, but I think they're going to get Miller with the foul.
Yeah, Winslow just cleared out Frank underneath, and the referee's got to watch that. He just flat out shoved Frank out of the way and was able to get the offensive rebound.
At the line for Triad, number 1,
Winslow, a well-built kid there, Josh. Like you said, he's going to be pitching for Oklahoma State next year.
Yeah, and he had 26 points against O'Fallon. So far, the Railers have done a pretty good job on him. Just 7 now for Winslow with 1:20 left here in the first, and they really look to go to him a lot underneath the basket. Winslow really hasn't stepped outside the lane much tonight, but hasn't had to as he makes the 2 free throws and ties this thing back up at 17. Nope, we're up 1.
We're up 1. Right. We were up 3,
All
2
right.
free throws.
That would be, we're still up 1, right?
Still up 1.
They're quick on the change of that scoreboard.
They are.
Their free throw barely went through the net, and they already had the point up.
Raylers with the basketball up by 1. We're at 1:05 here in the second.
Jeez,
Gabe got fouled on the floor. Triad's wanting a double dribble. They didn't call it. It's going to stay. Foul is on Stewart, his first, team third. Raylers up 1, 57 seconds to go. Miller fires it out to Tungate.
Step up and shoot it.
Now they'll work it left. Miller, left corner. Up to Horn. Horn going to dribble in, find a lane, up and good for Horn.
Yeah, good move there by Horn, and it was what got him clear and open was the shot fake. He shot faked the 3, and his man went running by him, and then Horn with a clear lane for the left-handed layup.
Oh, Winslow up to the rim, and good. And Winslow's down. Hit the ground hard, and he'll be all right. Get the cleanup crew to wipe up the condensation on the floor. To be Rayler basketball. Up by 1 with 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Winslow's going to take the rest of the half off. And see what the Railers do here. Can hold for 1. Up by 1. Horn over to Miller. Miller will hold it. Let that time run down. Probably get something go with about 9 seconds on the clock. Tungate up top. Bounce pass to Sanders left wing with 8. Now Gabe Smith with 7. Over to Miller. Miller's going to dribble in. Up with the right, partially blocked by Thompson. And that's going to do it for the first half. At the end of the first half, it's the Lincoln Railers 19, Triad Knights 18. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Collinsville High School, Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, as the Railers take a 1-point lead here at halftime, 19-18 over the Knights from Troy Triad High School. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Knights, they were led in the first half by Drew Winslow. Winslow with 6, 3 points for Tyler Thompson, 2 points for Lucas Thompson, and 1 point for Isaac Ackerman to round out the 18 for Troy. The Railers are here and were led in the first half by Brody Tungate. Hot still as was Tungate from last night. He had 18, was player of the game in that win in overtime against Collinsville. Brody with 8 points here this afternoon, 4 for Gabe Smith, 3 points for Brady Miller, 2 for Frank Sanders, and also 2 for Blake Horn. 19-18, the Railers are winning here at halftime. We'll send it back to the studios. More of the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
back in the Ground Incorporated halftime show as the Railers lead it here at half, 19-18 over the Knights from Troy Triad. Josh Comnick, Scott Kirby, Lloyd Kirby here on the final day of the 40th annual Prairie Farms Holiday Classic here for the 5th place game here at the Classic this year. And Scott, looks like pretty evenly matched so far here as we go through the stats. Troy shoots not very well from the field, 7 of 24, but what they've been able to do is get to the offensive rebounds. They've got 14 total rebounds, but 7 of them offensive. Sparingly no Hayes for the most part in the first half. Coach is going to give him a rest with that bad ankle. Boy, we've really been hurt by that without him underneath. Winslow taking advantage of the boards.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And but give credit to the Railers. They're stepping up and doing what they need to do. And Tungate, he picked up where he left off last night, starting out pretty strong. And Gabe Smith finally starting to feel it as well. And up by 1.5, we'll take it. And hopefully they made some adjustments. And like you said earlier, Winslow's just pounding underneath, getting those offensive rebounds, and got to keep him out of that lane.
Winslow with 10 points, 6 rebounds for Winslow. 7 of 24 for the Knights, 2 of 9 from three-point land, and they're perfect from the free throw line at 2 of 2. They've got 14 total rebounds, 7 of them offensive. They've got 6 assists on just 1 turnover and 1 block and 1 steal for the Knights. The Railers shoot 44% from the field, 7 of 16, 2 of 5 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. We've got 12 total rebounds, 2 of them offensive, and the Railers with 3 assists on 3 turnovers, 1 block, and no steals. It's been points in the paint pretty close, 6-4 in favor of Troy, but points off turnovers favor Troy Triad 5-0. And the Railers are going to have to hit the boards, and we'll see how much Coach will go with Hayes in this second half. And really, Frank kind of been hobbling a little bit with his knee. So we've seen minutes from Vlahovic, a few from Short, and we'll probably see a lot more of that here in the second half. And as Scott said, as we've seen for quite some of this season, that some Railers are going to have to step up, and one of them been so far here in the last couple games has been the junior Brody Tungate. Tungate leads us with 8 points. We'll send it back to the studios and have third quarter action. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois, the final day of the Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic Tournament. 5th place on the line here as the Railers will have the ball to start the third with a 1-point lead. And here we go. Tungate over to Sanders, left wing. Now they'll work it to the right. Corner, 3, Miller on the way, off the rim, no good. Triad with the rebound. They'll push it left with Thompson. Now he'll back it out and give it to Stewart. Set up their offense. Stewart picks up his dribble. Now fires it over to Lucas Thompson. Over to Keller. Now Lucas Thompson. Keller, right corner, guarded by Sanders. Sanders pushes him out. Now they'll work it back to the left. Stewart bounce pass to Winslow. He's going to find a lane. Reverse blocked by Frank. Out of bounds. Going to be Railer basketball.
Yeah, good job. And the big guy, Winslow, tried to go reverse layup, and Frank read it, blocked it as it went up, and out of bounds on Triad. So good first possession defensively for the Railers here in the third quarter.
Now Tungay will walk it up, cross the half-court line, fire over Miller, left wing. Now Horn, top of the key. Work it to the left, Smith, now Sanders. Miller's going to find the lane. Thought about a jumper, not there. Horn with 7 on the clock. Little running jumper from Horn, rolls around, no good. Big Frank there for the rebound. Put back too strong, and the rebound comes down to Tyler Thompson for the Knights.
Yeah, good offensive rebound there by Frank. Just could not get the reverse layup to go down, but good hustle there by the big senior.
Now Stewart will hold the ball, set up his offense, kick it over to Thompson. Now in the corner to Keller, loses the dribble.
Got that one side really overloaded. All 4 players for Troy on one side of the court. Now they bring it over to the other side, but they got 4 more on this side.
Keller looking for something, nothing there. Now a little kick off Miller, going to stay with Triad with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Almost looks like they're trying to overload one side where they've got a guy at the point position, one guy at the wing, a short porch guy, and then a guy kind of at the free throw line as well. So really an overload of players for Troy right away.
No shot, going to get a foul on Horn. Do you like the kickball reset shot clock to 20?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they do that, but.
There's the 3 on the way, no good. Winslow with the rebound, left it short. Thompson with the putback, and the Knights up by 1 with under 6 minutes to go.
Knights just crashed the rebounds right there, and a couple opportunities for Troy. The Railers just too small underneath.
Railers down 1 with the basketball. Smith to Miller. Miller's going to dribble in. Nothing there. Now reset with Tungate. Tungate finds the lane. Up and hit. Good for Tungate. Got a lot of contact.
Yeah, got right in front of him.
No foul called.
Official had a good, perfect view of it, and Brody, I knew he made the layup, but got smacked right in the head. Should have been going to the line for a free throw.
Now Triad with the ball down 1. Over to Stewart. In the corner to Thompson. Now they tried to feed it in low. They do, and tapped away. Tracked down by Triad. Trap in the corner. Now they'll fire it all the way across to Keller. He's going to dribble in. Up and under for Keller. Count the bucket, and Triad back up by 1.
You know, Coach talked about taking a charge, and it was a perfect opportunity right there for Frank to step over. Don't try to go for the block shot. Just step over and take a charge on the driving Triad player, and we didn't, and he scores a layup.
Sanders with it, hands off to Horn. Now Tungate. Tungate goes right, passes left to Smith, now Miller. Miller goes right. Feeds Sanders, nice pass. Sanders lost it, and here comes Triad. Keller pushes right, hands off to Thompson. Thompson bowls his way through, and Horn's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, right there, the Railers got to get back on defense and stop the ball. We're stopping the ball way too late as they march it down the court. We're stopping the basketball, or trying to stop the basketball when they're about 5 feet away instead of about 20. They get a full head of steam at you. Free throw up and good for Thompson. They get a full head of steam at you coming with the basketball. It's really hard to not foul or give up a layup.
Thompson first free throw up and good. Troy Triad up by 2 with 4:31 to go in the third. Second one up off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. And we got to get Winslow over the back there. Timeout on the court. Triad wants a timeout.
Looks like a 30-second timeout for Troy, as I think Winslow had a shoe problem there.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trusted professionals in Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center located at 304 North McLean Street. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game. They're located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. .427 to go here in the third. Railers with the basketball, down by 2. As Tungate fires over to Miller, left wing. Now Sanders, top of the key. He'll hand off to Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble right now, back out. And Horn, good job tracking that down before the over and back with 8 seconds. Here comes Frank. He's going to spin. Nothing there. Loses it. And Haska now stolen.
Yeah, stolen by Smith, but he got it on this side of the court. Crossed over momentum. No way he could stop his momentum. He was going full speed to try to get back on defense. Intercepted the pass and went over the half-court line. And that a good call there by the official as over and back.
Triad basketball, they're up by 2. Stewart guarded there by Tungate. He'll get by Tungate. Now Tungate reaches in. That's the second personal foul on Tungate, and
3 team fouls now on the Railers. Yeah. 3:49 left here in the third quarter.
Keller to inbound for the Knights. Gets it into Stewart. And Tungate's going to slap it out of his hands, going to stay with the Knights. Get it into Thompson. Now feed it down low, and now kick it out to Stewart, over to Keller. Fired in the corner to Winslow. Now all the way across. Tip. Now Thompson, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Tungate with the rebound.
Boy, another one of those skip passes. A bullet skip pass all the way to the corner. Thompson could not get the...
Horn, spin, up with the right. Couldn't get it to go, but picked up the foul, and Horn will go to the line for 2.
Good aggressive there, and Horn was kind of getting downhill there. Got the pass to on the secondary break and didn't stop. And Horn's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
First free throw from Horn, up and good. Second one rolls around, and we're tied up at 23 with 3:21 to go here in the third.
Yeah,
stolen by Tungate. Up, and count the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, great pressure, and a guy that's not come off the floor very often here in 4 games in 3 days, and the motor just keeps rolling for Tungate. Tungate with the steal, grabs it and puts it back up for a layup and gets fouled. So Tungate will go to the free throw line right now. Brody with 12 points on the afternoon, give him 13.
Finishes the 3-point play, and the Railers up by 3 with 3:14 in the third.
Maybe that'll give the Railers a little momentum here. They need something to keep the wind in their sails here, as they'll be running on fumes here pretty shortly, but Brody giving them a little spark.
3 minutes to go in the third. Railers up by 3. Triad with the basketball. Keller up top to Thompson. Now swinging left to Stewart. All the way across to Thompson, right wing. Now back to Stewart. He'll pull it out. Now kick it over right wing, Thompson. Stewart, top of the key, nothing there. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson doesn't see it. Stewart does. He's going to fire up at 3, left it short, right down to Winslow. He's going to leave it short. Follow back by Keller, no good. And Tungate tracks down the rebound.
Yeah, another couple opportunities for Troy. They couldn't get it to go. Railers did a good job holding them too deep in the shot clock, but then they've got to do the job on the boards also.
Kick it out to Miller. Nothing there. Reset. Vlakovic checks in for the Railers. Miller top of the key over to that's Horn right wing. Now Vlahovic right corner. Work it up top, Smith. Now reset with Miller with 10 on the shot clock.
Tired guys out there for the Railers. Smith, Miller, those guys have logged a lot of minutes.
Vlahovic fires up a three. Top of the key. Off the rim, no good. And
good job by Horn.
Keller pushed Horn out of the way. And Keller's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Horn with good offensive rebounding position, and Keller pushed off to get that rebound. Credit Horn. They're going to get the fourth team foul now on Troy with a minute 55 left here in the third quarter. The Railers up 3.
Fresh shot clock. Railers with the ball up 3. Smith. Now Horn, little weave up top. Now Smith's going to find a lane, loses it. Here comes Keller. Fired in. Winslow stripped. And the Railers with the basketball. Getting a little chirpy out here right now. Tungate fires up to Vlahovic. Now they'll reset with Miller. Miller's going to fire a deep 3. Got it! Nothing but net for Miller, and the Railers up 6 with 1:22 to go in the third.
Yeah. Coach out on the floor too far barking, and that's Yep, give him one. He comes. He got it.
And a technical on the bench for Triad. That means 2 free throws coming for the Railers. It's a dead ball technical, Josh, so we just get the free throws, not the ball, correct?
Good question there, bud.
Come on, Mr. Referee.
Well, you got to learn things as you grow in your career, and we're going to find out, though.
All right. Well, it's 1:22 to go here in the third. Railers up by 6. Technical just called on the court. So the Railers going to have some free throws coming. Whose ball it is after that, we're kind of up in the air on that right now.
Well, I imagine you're going to send probably Tungate or Smith to the free throw line. Coach's decision here on who shoots the free throw for the technical, and it looks like Smith will go to the line. The Railers up 29-23. Technical foul on the coach for Triad, which I believe. Not sure if it's the same thing in high school as he needs to take a seat. Free throw. Line drive off the front of the rim for Smith.
Second one, missed them both.
Yeah.
So an opportunity there, squandered, but the Railers will have the basketball, Josh. There's our answer.
There's your answer, Scott.
Keep that in the back of your mind when you're out there in the pinstripes.
I hope I ever have to give it to you. That's my...
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing you slap a tee. Railers with the basketball up by 6. Tungate with it. He'll dribble left on Stewart. Now back out. Give it to Miller. Up top to Smith. Smith's going to find a lane. Kick it out. Tungate. Tungate thinks about a 3. Nothing there. 16 on the shot clock. Work it to the right to Horn. Now Miller. Miller finds a seam. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Smith with 9. 3 on the way from Miller. Left it short. And Horn had a hand on it. Couldn't get it. Now here comes Triad.
Stop the ball. Good job, Railers.
Give it over to Stewart. He'll kick it. Stolen. Oh, almost stolen by Smith. Good hands. Triad with the ball. Thompson fire over to Keller. Keller's going to dribble in. And we're going to get a foul on Horn. I think he just picked up his 3rd.
Yeah, now 14 fouls.
On 20.
14 fouls on the Railers. 29-23, 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Railers lead it by 6.
Foul is on Vlahovic, his 1st. Team 4th for the Railers with 34 seconds to go in the third. Horn's going to have a seat. Sanders is going to check in. Stewart to inbound for the Knights. Winslow up and good, and the foul. And Winslow is going to the line for the and 1. Ackerman's going to check in for Keller for the Knights. And Winslow to the line for the and 1. 29-25, 32 seconds to go in the third. Railers up by 4. And make that 3. Railers see if they hold for 1 here, up by 3. Tungate will walk it across the timeline, fire over to Miller with 23 seconds to go. Now Velakovic right wing, kick up top to Sanders, to Tungate. 16 seconds to go. Bounce pass to Velakovic, fire over to Miller. Miller's going to dribble in, nothing there. Bounce pass to Frank. Frank up and good.
Yeah, great pass by Miller.
And
that's 5 fouls now on the Railers. So Troy will go to the free throw line on a not a very good foul there by Smith, half court.
15 fouls, so Winslow's going to go to the line for 2. Railers up by 5 with 1 second on the clock. Free throw up and no good. Second one up and good for Winslow.
Don't turn it over here. Yep.
And a three-quarter shot up, no good. And at the end of 3, it's the Lincoln Railers 31, Troy Triad Knights 27. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have fourth quarter action here. Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Claudette back at the studio. It's the final game for the Railers here at the 40th annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. As the Railers take a 4-point lead into the fourth, it is Triad basketball. Winslow dribbling in on Sanders, a little bump there by Frank, and he'll pick up the foul.
Yeah, and we've had quite a few of those. Railers just not doing a good job of cutting off that baseline, and Horns picked up a couple doing that, and now Sanders with one as we're just body blocking them as they try to go baseline on us.
Stewart over, three-pointer on the way from Thompson, up and good. Left him open, and he hit it, and it's a 1-point game. Railers with the lead and the ball. Tungate. Guarded by Stewart, goes right, gives it to Horn right wing. Now Sanders, right elbow. Kick it out to Smith. Smith spins around, nothing there. Now they'll work it to the left. Miller, deep 3 on the way, left it short, airballed it. Picked up there by Keller. Fired over to Keller. Now Thompson, feed Winslow. He's going to get deep, left it short. Frank there with the rebound.
Yeah, so Winslow just smacked him right across the face.
Yeah, it was a foul. Hit him right in the face. Winslow picks up the foul. Third personal for Winslow. He doesn't like it. And the Railers with the ball up 1. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Tungate pushes left to Miller. Now Sanders left corner. Up to Smith. Now Horn, top of the key. And a trip on Stewart. That's a second team foul for the Knights. Miller kicks it into Tungate. 6:42 to go. Railers up 1. Horn pulls up, free throw line, rolls around, no good. Thompson with the rebound for the Knights.
Stop
Kicks
the
it
ball
up to
here.
Winslow.
Take a charge.
Oh, and they're going to get Horn with the blocking foul. Tried to pick up the charge, Josh.
Yeah, I like the effort. I like the effort. It looked like Winslow kind of tried to sidestep him. You know, everybody does that Euro step move where you fake one way and go back the other, and kind of put that on Horn too, so caught the side of Horn. But I thought Blake was pretty solid there on his charge attempt.
Second one from Winslow up and good, and the Knights up by 1 with 6:24 to go.
Yeah, Winslow with 16 here to lead the Knights this afternoon.
Smith to Vlahovic. Now Tungate. Railers working it around. Horn. Now Tungate. And we're going to get a foul on the Knights. Looks like that's on number 32, Lucas Thompson.
Yeah, Railers kept the weave going and picked up another foul. 3 team fouls now on the Knights. 5:54 left here in the fourth quarter, and it's probably going to have to be a host of different Railers for the score.
Good job there by Tungate to keep that alive.
Yes,
kind of a jump ball.
Going up for an interception there.
Now the Railers with the basketball down by 1. Horn's going to dribble in, nothing there. Kick it out. Tungate, 3 on the way. Got it!
Oh, he did. I didn't think he had a good handle.
Yeah, he did not. But good job by Tungate to hit a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers back up by 2.
You talk about the definition of a quick catch and shoot, and that's exactly what Tungate did there. Right, nothing but net, and the junior stays hot here in Collinsville.
Railers up 2, 5:05 to go in the ball game. Triad. Thompson kicks it out to Keller, loses handle. Now who's going to dribble in, and Miller's going to grab him before he got to the rim.
Yeah, they've
not a horrible foul on Miller. Is Keller able to get to the lane? Both teams with 3 team fouls with under 5 minutes to go. Railers up 2. All the way in the corner to Keller. He's going to dribble in. Loses it. And now Vlahovic is going to pick up the fouls. He went for the ball. Thompson kind of undercutting him a little bit and picked up the foul. That's 3 on Bryce.
Well, it's been a foul fest here in the fourth quarter, too. 4 for the Railers, 3 for the Knights. And I expect some.
A little alley-oop play, no good, but Triad able to regain it. Now stolen away by Tungate. Kick it up to Smith. Gabe Smith, right wing. Now he'll back it out to Horn. Now Railers reset their offense. Tungate.
Boy, and where do you go now? You know, you're depleted a little bit on the no Hayes there, and where do you go with this lineup? Where do you find some points? Guys are getting to be tired, and got to, like as you saw earlier, got to suck it up and figure out a way to get the ball in the hoop. The Railers up 2 here, but the shot clock going, you don't get to hold it all the whole time.
Down to 5. Miller with the basketball. Now 3. Vlahovic, 3 on the way. Left wing, got it! The sophomore with the huge Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers up 5.
Yeah, I like the confidence there in Bryce to step up in a closely contested game.
Stripped away. Miller got him on the arm, and Winslow's going to go to the line for 2.
Well, they're calling it tight. You know, I don't know if that was a talk as they had in between the third and fourth quarter, as we're not gonna let this get out of hand. And I thought Miller with a pretty clean swipe of Winslow. Winslow will go to the free throw line, but a big 3, just a possession to go by Vlahovic.
Miller picks up his 4th, 15 foul for the Railers. Free throw way short for Winslow.
They're gonna remember now, box out here. Remember last time I think one of the Knights was shooting. Thompson shot a free throw, got his own rebound. He was the free throw shooter, so make sure Gabe gets over there and blocks out the free throw shooter.
Second free throw up, no good. Good job by Velakovic to box out. And the Railers with the basketball up by 5, under 4 minutes to go. 3:44 to be exact. And the Railers with the ball. Smith up top to Velakovic, over to Tungate. Now top of the key to Smith, work it right to Horn. Horn holds it, gets it to Miller. Now back to Horn, right wing, Velakovic right corner. Stolen away. Now Velakovic going to track it down. And it's going to be out of bounds off Velakovic. Triad basketball.
Yeah, just a miscommunication there with, I think, Velakovic and Smith. Smith thought about doing the curl cut. Velakovic thought he was going to stay out. And turnover, Railers. It's all right. Let's get a stop here.
Railers up 5. 3:20 to go in the game. Thompson right corner. Now Keller, work it left, Stewart. Back to Keller. Thompson's going to dribble in. And going to be a foul on Velakovic. That's his 4th, I do believe.
Yeah, and more free throws, too. They'll send Tyler Thompson to the free throw line.
Free throw up and good for Thompson. And they're going to get, I guess the foul's on Horn. That's his 4th. So Railers in a little bit of foul trouble here, Josh. Miller with 4, Horn with 4.
Yeah.
And 5 team fouls. Second one up and good. 37-34. Railers with the lead. 3:06 to go. Need a bucket here.
Yeah, and some tired Railers. You know, Horn, Smith, Tungate, and Miller have not come off the floor a lot in this tournament, and you're seeing the effects of it just a little bit here.
Miller backs it out, fires it over to Horn. Now reset with Tungate. Now Miller top of the key. Gabe Velakovic. Work it back to the right. Gabe finds a lane, up with the right, couldn't get it to go. Rebound Keller for the Knights.
Yeah, I thought Gabe could have taken one more dribble and got a little bit closer to the
kicked by Tungate.
To the lane there and get a little bit closer for that layup. He shot it from a floater from about 5. Could have taken another dribble and got to a little bit easier layup and maybe tried to draw a little bit of contact with 3 team fouls on Troy.
2:28 to go in the game. 5th place title on the line. Railers up by 3. Triad with the ball.
Don't foul this far from the basket.
Now,
lob.
Thompson over to Stewart. Now in the corner, Keller. Feed Winslow, up and good for Winslow. Railers up 1, 2-minute mark here in the ball game. Railers with the basketball, up 1. Miller, right wing. Fire over to Smith. And Coach Neil Alexander calls a timeout, a much needed timeout. Get these guys a breather, reset, regroup, and draw up something out of the timeout.
Yeah, good timeout for us, too.
Yeah.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
37-36. Railers with a 1-point lead and the ball. 1:49 to go in the game. Miller to inbound in front of his own bench. Fires it up to Smith. Now Tungay sets up the offense. He'll go right, find a lane, up with the right, left it short, no good. Winslow there with the rebound.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, I thought, on Brody's drive to the basket. They've been calling it.
3 on the way too long. And Miller comes down with the rebound.
Brody with a nice drive there, took some contact, and they've been calling it pretty tight as of late. I thought he might get the call there.
Railers with the ball up by 1. Going to come down to the wire. Velakovic up top to Miller. Over to Smith, right wing. Now Tungate. Miller's going to dribble in. Now nothing there. Kick it out to Tungate. Reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clearing out for Tungate. He's going to fire up a 3 off the rim. No good. And here comes Stewart for the Knights.
Stop the ball.
And an easy bucket there by Thompson, and Triad goes up by 1 with 46 seconds to go. Miller, top of the key. Miller gets called for the travel. Turnover Railers. Triad basketball with 37 seconds to go.
Can still play good defense here without fouling. Not too much time difference on the shot clock.
About 2 seconds. 25 seconds to go. Railers down by 1 and a timeout on the court.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Collinsville, Illinois. Railers down by 1 with 22 seconds to go in the game. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Triad with the basketball.
Yeah, they go for a quick steal here, and then I think you got a foul. Give yourself a chance to.
And there's the foul, and Thompson's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just so you're not so hurried up on the offensive end, give your foul up. Thompson has done a good job here from the free throw line so far here today. And one thing you got to make sure you rebound here if Thompson does miss. But even with 2 makes, the Railers got a chance to tie it with a 3.
Going to put Big Frank down under low for rebounding purposes.
And I think
Miller fouled out. Okay, yep, Miller did foul out. Missed that. Now Thompson's free throw up and good. 39-37, 17 seconds to go. Second one up and didn't get it to go. And the Railers can tie it or win it here in the last seconds, and a timeout. Railers. With 11 seconds to go, Josh.
Go for the tire.
Big miss. What do you do here?
Make a 3. I I'll probably give it a try at the 3 if you can get something open. If not, you got to attack the basket. 3 team fouls for the Knights, so they've got a chance to give one and not send the Railers to the free throw line. But whatever you feel the advantage, or maybe your best play that you have, whether it's a 3-point play or whether it's a 2-point play, whatever it may be, the most confident thing you can run here is what I would go with, and really it's probably a play to Tungate. I mean, Tungate's been our hot hand, I believe, with 16 here this afternoon. So if you've got a play set up for him, I'm thinking the coaches go with him, or at least set up some sort of a decoy with Tungate to where maybe you can find somebody else open for a 3 and hope for the Railers drill it.
Well, it all comes down to this 11.2 seconds on the clock. Railers down by 2 with the ball, and they'll be taking it out on the sideline. See what they drew up in the huddle here. Gabe Smith to inbound. Kick it into Horn. Here we go. Tungate, top of the key. And there's the foul. Foul to give with 5 seconds to go.
So now, he drops it down to 5.9, and then the Railers are going to get it out on the sideline again and see what. Remember, we got plenty of timeouts to use if we can't get it in.
Tungate, 5, 4, 3, up with the running jumper. Couldn't get it to go, and that's the ball game. Tungate had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to fall, and the Railers lose 39-37. We'll send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated postgame show here on WSCN.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple of weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only want your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
I'm not sure. You're in the Ground Incorporated postgame show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here after the Railers fall here to the Knights from Triad 39-37. We'll run through the scoring. The Knights were led by Drew Winslow with 18, Tyler Thompson with 11, and 5 points apiece from Ethan Stewart and Nolan Keller to round out the 39 for Troy. The Railers were led here today, just like last night. Brody with 18 last night. He has 16 today. Brody Tungate, leading scorer with 16 for the Railers today. 6 points for Brady Miller. 4 points apiece for Blake Horn, Gabe Smith, and Frank Sanders. And 3 points for Bryce Volakovich. Again, the Railers fall here 39-37 in the fifth place game of the Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. Back with more of the
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple of weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
back here for the final time here from Collinsville in the 2024 season as the Railers fall 39-37 over the Knights from Troy Triad. Troy finishes with the fifth place finish here from Collinsville. We'll run through the stats here. First for Troy Triad, they shot 13 of 42 from the field for 31%, 21% from three-point land, 3 of 14, 10 of 15 from the line for 67%. They had 31 total rebounds, 13 of them offensive, and that really was the tail of the game, I think. A lot of opportunities, second opportunities for the Knights here this afternoon. 9 assists on 4 turnovers, 2 blocks, and 4 steals for the Knights. The Railers shot 13 of 34 from the field, 38%, 5 of 13 from the three-point line for 38%, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 67%. 22 rebounds for the Railers, 3 of them offensive, 7 assists on 8 turnovers, 1 block, and 3 steals for the Railers. Again, the Railers scoring, Brody Tungate with 16, 6 for Brady Miller, 4 points apiece for Blake Horn, Gabe Smith, Frank Sanders, and 3 points for Bryce Volakovich. Points in the paint, Troy over the Railers 16-10. Second points off turnovers 8-6 in favor of Troy, and also second chance points 8 points for the Knights and just 3 for the Railers. So back and forth game here on the last game of the tournament. And Scott, it is a game that the Railers did not have. I think Hayes probably played 3 minutes, still without Komnick. Hopefully he'll be back on that January 4th date when we're back home against Rockford East. Your 2 leading scorers are down still, and we've kind of talked about that for the last couple of weeks. Coach talked about it last night. We've yet to practice this season with a full lineup. That makes a big difference. Sanders gutted it out again with that knee problem, but he played a lot of minutes here this weekend and really provided a spark for the Railers. I thought Brody Tungate was good especially last night, and then again today. Brody was the guy that kept us going, and just after today, guys with some fatigue. Miller fouled out late in this game today, and just didn't fall our way. Brody with the last second shot. Coach Alexander joins us, and Coach down to the wire again here and got a good shot. Brody had a nice runner right in the middle of the lane, rimmed out, but it was really the second chance opportunity points for the Knights today. They had 13 offensive rebounds, I believe, to go for today, and they didn't shoot it well, but they just got a couple extra opportunities at it.
Yeah, and that was on the bulletin board. They're going to beat you in the paint on the rebound, and to me, we weren't ready to rebound. We have to attack balls, and we didn't do it. They got all the loose and 50-50 balls, and we got to be able to come up with half of them, and we sure don't. Juan is he's got a motor that just goes and goes and goes, and he was all over the place. I don't know how many rebounds he had, but
10, yeah. 18 and 10 today.
Yeah, he's what makes him go, and he plays inside, then he'll step outside. He's hard to keep track of. Then he gets a run at it, and it's really hard to find him. But we got to do a better job. We had a 6-point lead with 2 minutes to go, and you don't take care of that. And I think we had the ball with a 6-point lead, and I think we had a clock violation. And we get so passive when we get a lead that we don't keep attacking and everything. And you blame it on me. But we're trying to run offense. You got a shot clock. You got to know you got to go and attack. And we have to keep on moving.
Well, Coach, you talk about it. Your 2 leading scorers. Drew didn't play much today, hampered by the injury. Komnick still out. And who do you go to at that time, a late game, and finding guys that want to take that critical shot where they're some guys look like heroes when they make it, or they don't look so good when they miss it. And it was different guys have to step up on that side.
Yeah, and we got a good shot. I can't complain, but we should have never got there. You got to take care of business, and I'm not complaining. I guess I am, because I felt like we got a bunch of touch fouls.
Yeah.
And we came inside, and they just body us to death, and we get no calls. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because they were smaller and a little looks like we just bounce off people, but we're getting hammered inside, and we get no calls. And I don't know what the free throws were tonight, but I don't think we shot very many of them.
6 of 9 for us, 10 of 15 for them. But I thought some very physical play, especially on the out-of-bounds plays where they would just shove our guys out of the way and clear the lane, and they'd have an easy shot underneath the basket. So, Coach, back to the drawing board, and probably the main thing on your mind and the coaching staff's mind is finding a way to get some of these guys healthy and back at it. So, like you commented last night, to try and get a full team practice here coming up soon.
Yeah, we hope so. It would help things, and we need it right now because our schedule's really, really going to get real heavy, and some really, really good teams that are coming up. So we have to be ready to play and get better.
All right, Coach. Well, we've got a week to prepare. Next game is next Saturday at home. Get some home cooking and hopefully get some kids all healed up and rested. I know 4 games in 3 days, it's pretty rough with a limited lineup, but, it's good for the kids to get out here and, now still a lot of basketball left.
Yeah, but we're right at halfway through the year, and it'll be over before you know it. That's how time goes, and, before you know it, February or January will be over. End of February. There's only 3 weeks into February, and you're looking at regional time. So it'll be here before you know it. So we've got to get things going and get things completed and done, and do the right things.
All right, Coach. Safe travels home, and we'll see you right back at Roy S. Anderson next Saturday.
Okay.
That's going to do it for us here in Collinsville. Our next broadcast will be January 4th at 6 o'clock as the Railers are at home to take on Rockford East. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame starting around 5:30. The Railers now stand at 9-4. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Claudette, cameraman, social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 37, Triad 39. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.